Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, December 16, 2021. Despite what some people might tell you about the way you develop your life, you would be fully convinced that they are just distracting. For this, it is better to take into account that it would be a day where the release of your energy would be essential, making the crescent moon favor you. You could change your mind at any moment because it is a day where you have the desire and the reasons enough to make everything show well-being before the end of this day, making everything much clearer for you. That is why Capricorn would remain with the unique opportunity to make you feel balanced. Sometimes it is a bit complicated to think how you could change the mind of a person who would have clung to a thought or idea. That is why you would consider having a pair of aces up your sleeve that would make your decisions much clearer. You would drive away from the bad energy of the conjunction between the moon and Plato. This is not a day to sit still. If you are not at the dock exactly at the designated time, you may miss the boat. Make sure your watch is on time. There is a schedule for rest and one for activity. Today, we refer to the latter. Live life to the maximum, make every day count. You do not have time to think about everything before acting, do not take risks, decide later. To be sure that you choose the right options, it would be wise to slow down the tempo and drive off tension through sporting activity. You want to take a step back with your loved ones, to refocus on your most concrete personal interests. It might not be popular with everyone, so keep it outgoing and friendly to keep your friends. You doubt everything and everyone. You have the opportunity to clarify things and you do not hesitate to ask all the questions that bother you. After a long time, you would feel in good energy to make things stay prosperous for you, especially in the health field. That is why you would indiscriminately exercise any suggestion that would change your energy and your body in a positive way. You'll be in the mood to help strangers today, and your goodwill could create positive opportunities for you. Cupid's arrow could hit you, so maybe you meet someone special while queuing at a store or a bar. Be open to having conversations with someone you find attractive. Or maybe you are at a business lunch and see that with your friendly air you can generate new business connections. Venus is looking at your sign. As a rule, natives will feel a moment of fullness. This well-being will occur without any justification whatsoever unless it is the result of a swimming session, a massage, or a positive thought. A small minority of natives will experience a slight copper deficiency, especially pregnant women or nursing mothers. This trace element remains essential for health. To fill this gap, all you need to do is eat crab, dark chocolate, or even well-cooked lentils. You would allow yourself the opportunity to change and reverse what you have not been able to do at the time. It means that, if you have made some mistakes, especially financially speaking, it would be ideal to think of a new strategy that would make you modify those steps. You have the number 5 on your side, and with it, thoughts full of greater wisdom. You may find out from the local newspapers or magazines about possible renovations planned for your community. These changes can generate controversy, so don't be surprised if you hear a lot of rumors and opinions on the subject, both for and against. You may decide to dig deeper into the facts before forming your own opinion. It can be an enriching experience. This day will be calm, you will be able to look into delays, substantive actions. Nothing spectacular, but useful. Isolation is the best way for you to come to grips with a difficult problem. Run away from the hustle and bustle today, stay focused. When looking for a job, avoid dwelling on your failures and move on. It is not by chewing your problems that you will find solutions, you should rather take an interest in the outside world and what you do not yet know. As in a silver tray, a person would be arriving who with his hand on his waist would have made you change your mind concerning a couple. Possibly his way of dealing with you, the way he talks to you, would be the ideal way to make everything prosper. With Capricorn in the Regency, you would know what to do if love were to be found in front of you. For an outgoing person like you, this is the perfect day to unleash your energy. You will be spending a lot of time with your family today, but you will also keep in touch with a lot of people. At some point, you will find yourself being the center of attention. You will feel a deep affection for those around you, and you will be grateful for your good fortune. Have a nice day. Today you will be surrounded by an aura of seduction which will not leave the people you meet indifferent. Your charm will operate and you will feel boosted by these positive energies which will revolve around you. If you are in a relationship and you are currently experiencing some turbulence in your relationship, however, do not indulge in temptations that could have irreparable consequences. Singles, meanwhile, might see an old love come back to the fore. Sometimes you would feel inferior to some people who would have greater rank and power at work. It would depend on the way you want to see things so that that fact does not affect you and you can know that you have the same capacity as them to stand out. With the crescent moon, you could make everything seem friendlier than before. Today the energy is in societies, they probably started without thinking. You and your colleague can have a conversation about starting a business together. There is also the possibility that you will fall in love at first sight, possibly with someone from the outside. Any type of society that you form today will have its ups and downs, but with effort, you will get ahead. If it feels good, go ahead. If there's something your sign can't tolerate, it's jealousy. So, give a nice thumbs up to all the colleagues who are envious of your professional success. As a final negotiator, try to convince management to organize an outing to strengthen cohesion within the company. Team building, service meal, after work, your spirit is already exulting at the idea of sharing these few moments of frank laughter. Your yesterday's enemies will become your lifelong friends. Nothing beats the softness of the family cocoon. To recharge your batteries or calm down, from time to time, this little homecoming is obvious. Far from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, this break will allow you to take stock of the few troubles that have accumulated in recent months. Get all the strength and stability you need on your own. Indeed, these rare people love unconditionally by offering you unwavering and irascible support.